Hey guys, it's me, Gwen! Another day, another review, and another game ported into the mobile platform. Most likely, you've heard of Nintendo's latest release in the Mario franchise, Mario Kart Tour, released just last September 25. Hey up, I'm gonna review that today. As a release from the gaming behemoth Nintendo, this must be a game that should not be missed, right? Well, we'll delve deeper to see what this game is all about. Warning, this review is a bit long and technical, so just hang in there, guys.
Whippy!
We all know the Mario Kart game, right? Mario Kart Tour is basically a mobile port of the well-beloved Mario Kart game. The game is basically a cycle of racing and gacha. Race, gacha. Race, gacha. This is how the game flows. Every 2 weeks, a tour is held, featuring courses that take place in a combination of real-life places to nostalgic console Mario Kart courses. The first tour of the game is the New York Tour and features courses like New York Minute and Rock Rock Mountain from the 3DS. These courses are grouped into cups, again unlocked in succession through grand stars collected by finishing races. So you basically enter races to unlock the succeeding races and collect stars to unlock more cups. Each cup has 4 races. The first 3 are the typical asynchronous PvP races where you battle against AI simulations of other players. The last one is like a bonus round, where instead of racing to win, you are presented with a certain challenge to complete. You also are required to use a specific driver-kart-glider combination. This is good as you can try out characters that are not in your actual roster. You are also ranked in tiers, where race performance is ranked against other players in leaderboards. In the end, the currencies you acquire while racing are all to acquire more and better characters, karts, or gliders. You can either purchase them directly or of course get them through gacha. Playing the game is really easy. No, I mean like really easy. Upon entering a race, you choose the driver, kart, and glider you want to use. Each course groups all drivers, karts, and gliders into 3, according to which is favored on the course. Unlike in the console games, you are stuck with a few drivers, karts, and gliders at the early stages of the game. Then, you choose the race CC. This determines the overall speed of all karts. The higher the CC, the faster the karts go. There are 4 CCs, 50, 100, 150, and 200. The game then goes into familiar territory as the race starts just like how it is in the console games. At the start of the race, you can also rev up your engine by tapping on the screen. Now, the most important thing to point out in these races is that your kart accelerates by itself without you doing anything. All you have to do is swipe left or right to steer it. Tap holding while steering will drift the kart. Drifting for a long period of time also gives out a mini turbo boost after the drift. You can also control your kart by making use of your phone's gyroscope, similar to the Switch's Joy-Con. I mean, even if I don't have the feature on, I'm still tilting my phone left and right, so I guess it makes sense to include it. As we all know, crashing into boxes gives out power-ups. And what is Mario Kart without power-ups? There are 25 power-ups, including the special power-ups that are exclusive to one or few drivers. Extensive review means I need to list them down, so time for Power-Up Speed Round! Banana, slippery as hell. Giant banana, splits into not 1, not 2, but 3 bananas. Green shell, flies straight and hits any kart it comes to contact with. Triple green shells, throw 3 shells all at once in a single file. Red shell, shell with a homing device. Spiny shell, homes in on the first placer and hits anyone on the way. Bowser shell, a big shell that can only be thrown forward but hits anyone. Bob-omb, a walking disaster, goes boom. Double bob-ombs, 2 bob-ombs. Mushroom, speed boost. Triple mushrooms, a longer speed boost. Mega mushroom, a magic mushroom, makes you bigger. Bullet bill, you become bullet bill and rage forward. Blooper, squirt ink to all the carts ahead of you. If you've been inked, you can swipe the screen to remove it. That's the mobile game original. Lightning, be Thor and call down lightning and make your enemies smaller and slower. Fire flower, spew out fireballs. Boomerang flower throws out a boomerang. Super horn, so loud it will blow everyone and items away. Coins. Heart, a very kind heart that shields you from attacks. Yoshi's egg, homes in on the cart in front of you but will also give out 3 items when it breaks. Bubble, you'll float and be protected against attacks. Banana barrels, shoot out banana you monkey. Mushroom cannon, shoot out mushroom you squirrel. Lucky 7, 7 items all at once. More information can be found on the game's actual tips and tricks section found in-game. You just need to tap on the screen to use the power-ups you acquired. Throwable items like bananas, green shells, and red shells can be thrown forward or backward by swiping, forward or backward. At the chance that all your 3 item slots are of the same item, you go into Item Frenzy. For a short period of time, you have unlimited use of the item you're holding. Mini turbos are also easier to perform, and your cart also becomes invincible. Fantastic! As simple as the controls are, other game aspects gets a bit more complicated in order to cater to the usual mobile game makeup. You guys ready for a long explanation? Hang in there, please. The race is made simpler, with only 2 laps instead of the usual 3 laps. At the end of a race, you are graded using a 5-star system based on the number of points you acquired during the race. You have to collect a specific amount of Grand Stars in order to unlock the next cup. This means there can be a scenario where you have to go back and replay races you've already finished from the previous cups in order to acquire the required stars for the next cup. Points are computed through this formula: base points plus position points plus bonus points. I said formula like it's gonna be complicated, but it's really just adding up 3 types of points. Base points are the innate points set by the developer for each driver, cart, and glider, which increases the more you race. Position points are points based on your race position, CC, and player level. Bonus points are additional points based on actions performed while racing, like jump boost or hitting opponents with power-up items. As a side note, I said jump boosts, right? Here in this game, jumping bonus is automatic, unlike in the console, just as long as you drive through the inclines. A more in-depth explanation of these points and how it's computed can also be found in-game. Currently, there are 20 drivers, 18 carts, and 11 gliders that are available to unlock. Now let's take a closer look at them. Each driver, cart, and glider are like RPG cards with stats and attributes. Each has base points, skill level, assigned special skill, and favored courses. The base points, as I mentioned a while ago, are the innate points of each. This increases the more you use them in a race. After finishing a race, you gain EXP for the driver, cart, and glider you just used. First, it fills up the bar for the base points, and once you've fully filled it up, they go up. Special skills are passive skills that are assigned to each. Kart's special skills are all about increasing the boost times and points earned in actions like mini turbo or jump boosts. Special skills of drivers are about power-ups that are unique to that driver. Gliders, on the other hand, increase the chance of getting a specific power-up. Aside from the special skill, each type also has another passive skill. Drivers affect the chance of starting a frenzy, carts affect bonus points multiplier, and gliders affect combo time. The performance of these passive skills increases when the skill level of the card increases. It also adds bonus points boost multiplier. You level this up by getting another copy of the driver, cart, or glider in the gacha. Mario Kart is all about playing with your friends or other people. I mean, Mario Kart is the leading cause of broken friendships and relationships. This means that the mobile port should not miss out on being able to interact with other players. You can add friends in-game through their ID. The game can also suggest friends to you when your Facebook or Twitter is connected. This helps you see your ranking amongst your set of friends. However, When you say Mario Kart, it is really all about playing with your friends and cursing at each other, right? Right now, however, there is no multiplayer mode similar to that experience. However, the icon is there, and the game promises that it will be available in the future. Aside from the races themselves, players compete with each other through a leaderboard every in-game season. Every player starts out at Tier 1, and once ranked cups are unlocked, the player is grouped with 19 random players of the same tier. Then, at season end, you either increase or maintain your tier depending on your position on the leaderboard. Each season lasts for 2 weeks. If you're really good, you can even place at the All-Cup ranking and put the best player in the whole world, at least in Mario Kart Tour, in your resume. Also, this game requires a Nintendo account right at the very start to play the game. This will potentially turn off quite a number of players, especially those who just want to try out this game in their mobile devices. A gacha game through and through, Mario Kart Tour introduces new drivers through gacha options that feature them. This means that there is a higher chance that the driver can be pulled. As the game just launched, there are only 2 drivers featured for a limited time in the game's gacha. Pauline, available from game launch until October 2, and Mario Musician, available from October 2 to October 9. So far, the pattern is 1 character per week. I really hope this continues, as one of the charms of Mario Kart is the many characters you can play as. The game has 2 currencies, rubies and coins. Rubies are the premium currency which are mainly used to roll in the gacha, which in this game is called firing a pipe. Here, you can acquire new drivers, carts, and gliders. You can either fire 1 time worth 5 rubies or fire 10 times, which is cheaper in terms of money value at 45 rubies. Rubies can be received as logged-in bonuses or as rewards in challenges. You can also get them naturally by finishing cups as store rewards. As a premium currency, rubies can also be bought using real money, which will cost you $5 to $7 per 10 rubies. Coins are used in the shop's daily select. Instead of the usual shop mechanic where item stocks are predetermined, items are being picked out by the developer as the daily selects. The number of daily selects depends on your player level. You start with 3 daily selects, and then 3 more are added when you reach level 7, and then 3 more at level 12. Coins are received by finishing races, and through a special game mode called Coin Rush. Coin Rush lets you play 1 lap through a track full of coins, where each coin you pass through are automatically collected by the Gold Mario, the character you play. It requires a ticket to enter, but you can also use rubies. You have 3 options to enter, which increases the multiplier. The higher the multiplier, the higher the cost to enter. I mentioned about tickets. There's a lot of tickets here in the game. Aside from entering the Coin Rush, you can also level up your driver, cart, and glider using specific tickets or just boost your base points. This is of course monetized as well. There are also tour sets available to purchase that comprises of a combination of currency and tickets and drivers. Now, here comes the problematic part. The game, in addition to the usual hijinks of the economy of mobile games, has a premium subscription. It sells for $4.99 US, $1 more than Nintendo's online plan for the Switch. Yeah, you heard that right. $1 more. Not only is it expensive, it also creates a clear line between paying and non-paying players, as there are features like the highest race speed 200cc and a portion of the game's mission system, the challenges, that are only available exclusively to Gold Pass members. The game's economy is its most negative aspect. Prices are steep and it is not balanced well. The game is sure to create a buzz upon its first release, just because of its IP. In fact, according to Apptopia, it broke Pokemon Go's record in first-day downloads. Similar to how Pokemon Go went, Mario Kart Tour is certainly headed to a similar downfall with how things are currently going. The game is fun for the first few races, the controls are easy, but as a downside, you don't have that much control over how your kart goes. Winning also does not give out that much satisfaction. You can actually finish the race by not doing anything. Also, you can't help but compare the game to its Switch counterpart, seeing as how the console is also a handheld device. Again, it is still fun. Gameplay-wise, not much of a problem. It looks good visually as well, like it is Mario Kart. What I have problems with is a subscription service because of two things. First, it is expensive, and second, I really don't like the idea of monetizing features to be exclusively premium, especially in mobile games. I believe that everything should be available to all players eventually through grinding. It's just that paying players can access features faster. Also, Mario Kart is supposed to be simple fun, but in order to cater to the mobile gaming audience, it became too complicated. It looks more of an RPG game because of its seasons and level up mechanism. Unlike most mobile games, especially Japanese gacha games, currency is not given generously. I got tired of playing the game even before I was able to collect enough rubies to make one 10-roll gacha. If you really want to play Mario Kart, buy it in Switch, especially if you have one. Just give this game some time. Maybe it will improve in the future because of fan feedback. The incoming multiplayer mode might also change things and improve the whole game experience. As in the end, Mario Kart with no multiplayer is no Mario Kart at all. Phew! That was a long ride, everyone. This has been Gwen, and thanks for joining me.